wanted to do another video today because we were inspired by something we got in the mail. We received a couple postcards in the mail. So we wanted to do some postcards. We thought summer's coming and what a great time it would be for you to send postcards to friends, especially not being able to get out and see our friends. So this is a good time to send them a postcard, or send your teachers, or send me a postcard. If you guys send me a postcard, I will send one back to you, a little piece of artwork. Okay, so I'm hoping that this inspires you guys to make something creative. So your parents can email me and I will give them my address so you can send me a postcard. Okay, so I'm gonna send the one I made to the last person who emailed me their artwork. So one of you emailed me their artwork and you're gonna get this in the mail. So I'm gonna send this out. This is the one I made. So this is the example. I did it black and white, which Eily Rose said I need color, but I just felt like leaving mine black and white. I like it this way. So what we did is we got into the recycle bin and we're using things from the recycle bin. So we got some boxes, some magazines, cracker boxes, cereal boxes, and what we're gonna do is we're just simply going to cut a piece of our box. And what I did for this one is I just covered it with a white paper and I just made a drawing. And so you do not have to copy mine exactly. You could do a previous lesson. So you could do an op art on here, one of my op art lessons. You could do one of the flowers from Mother's Day. So this is kind of similar to the Mother's Day project. You could do your own drawing, your own unique drawing. You do not have to copy this example or the one we're gonna do. We just wanted to give you some ideas of what you could do. Okay, so getting into the recycle bin, we got our cardboard. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut out the postcard we received in the mail. Is, how long is that, Eily? Let's measure it. What do you get? How many inches?
About 6 art inches long.
About 6 by how many?
4 art inches long.
art inches? Nice. Okay. So about 4 by 6. The one I made is a little bit smaller. I just used the size of the box, but so it's really pretty simple. You just start with a straight edge. So I already cut off the bent part. Start with a straight edge, and I'm just gonna measure over 4 inches, and I'm just gonna mark it. And I'm gonna mark it. And all you have to do is connect those lines and to make a straight line, okay? And you can cut on the line here, the crease, that will help you make a straight line as well. Now I'm guessing there's a limit on the size of a postcard, so I'm gonna try and keep it the size. I'm not sure what that size limit is. It's probably online if you Google it, but I'm gonna trim this down a bit. And you know what, I'm just gonna eyeball it. And so Eily Rose is gonna start hers by doing a white paper on top, okay? There you go. And then trace around, perfect. And then I'm gonna make mine real simple. I'm just gonna show you guys how to make the address on the back. So I'm just gonna get a marker and a ruler, and I'm just gonna put that line down the middle. And then leave space for your stamp. Now your stamp goes on the top right corner, okay? And I'm just gonna, mine's crooked, so I'm gonna put a few lines. So I put an extra line. So we've got our lines, this line, and then this side is for your message, okay? So what we're gonna do is on mine, I'm gonna decorate mine because I don't want it to just have one bowl. I don't want it to be a cereal box. So I looked into the mail and I actually saw this right away. And it has really cool just colors and Converse tennis shoes, which are my favorite. And actually you guys can do a full collage. I'm just gonna glue this on. So I'm just tracing it, Yes. So Eily Rose is gonna glue hers on. So what she's gonna do is use her glue. All we've done for glue is we just put a little bit of Elmer's glue in here and a couple drops of water to thin it out a bit. And then she's just gonna paint it on. She's gonna work quickly so it doesn't dry and make sure it's an even coat, otherwise it'll curl off, okay? So mine's pretty flat on there. It hasn't curled off. It did bow a little bit, but overall it worked out pretty good. So and then you just push it on there really. There you go. It takes a minute to dry, but it should be okay. I'm gonna put my Converse on mine. And then she's trimming her. So Eily's trimming her edges. Did you get enough? Because look, the edges are falling out. Okay, so if you notice your edges are curling away, you better get a little bit more glue under there. Not too much. If you put too much, it'll get soggy, and it could even compromise your paper, could rip your paper. So you need to work quickly and have an even, smooth coat of glue. And if you don't have glue, you can make glue. That's in our first video, how to make a junk journal, and it's just paste and it's just water and flour. Okay. Okay, so here's my glue. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick coat. And now the magazine, if you're doing a collage and you're gonna add paper from magazines, the paper's pretty thin. So I would definitely work quickly and don't put too much or it'll get soggy. Okay, so there's mine. I have my Converse tennis shoes on there, which I really actually love Converse. It's on. That's it. And so you can trim it if you actually went over a little bit. Trim it.
Super cute.
Super cute. Done. Oh, see, this one's curling a little bit. So the magazine, don't put too much glue. It'll get bumpy.
Mine kind of went like that, but I smoothed it out.
Yeah, this white paper smoothed out pretty well. Just a plain white paper smoothed out.
Okay.
If you have construction paper, that would work great too. It'll make it really smooth. So my collage has a little bit of texture on it from being wet. We'll see how it turns out. I would just use your fingernail to smooth it.
But be careful, don't try to rip it.
Be careful, it will rip. All right, what are you gonna
Yeah,
draw?
but it looks kind of cute with the...
Well, you can also use, so this has like a little star on it. You could cut out stars. You could cut out like these stripes of color. I could cut right here. Okay, you can use this.
Never mind.
So what you could do is put a border. You can add more paper and add a border. And you could just glue it right on.
Ooh, I got a good idea.
But you can just do a design. What's your idea? What's your idea?
Oh yeah. Since I love llamas, if you don't know what my favorite animal is, it is llamas. I love llamas. So on Valentine's Day, I saw this card and it said "Lamazing" or
Amazing.
"Lamazing." So I think this is a Lamazing day, and I'm gonna draw a llama.
That's a good idea.
Like this one.
You're
Hey, come
amazing.
back here.
Okay, so I added a border. You can add whatever you want to do. And so far the second piece is going on a little more smooth than the first piece. Yeah, this is really thin, this paper. So the outside of a magazine cover was a little thicker, would be probably glue on better. Just make sure you do it really smooth. You can glue that down. Just keep adding things, whatever you want. Again, don't copy mine, do whatever you want to do to your little project. And again, if you send me one in the mail, or if your parents email me and you send me one, I'll send you one back so we can share our artwork over the summer. So that's it, guys. This is the postcard collage style, and then this is the one that's drawn. And then Eily Rose is doing hers the same way. She's gonna draw hers out, and we'll show you hers at the end of the video. So I miss you guys so much. I can't wait to see you back hopefully in the fall. We'll all be together in my classroom. It might be a little different, but I'm excited to see everybody. I hope y'all have a great summer, and I'll be checking my email and my mailbox, see if I get any postcards. All right, so y'all take care, and I miss you. Bye-bye.
Have an amazing day.